Hello, and welcome to Turbo Mode. I'm your host today, LordRichNickel, or as people might know me, I am LordNickelbottom on Minecraft. And if you follow our other videos, I am TB Room Service. Today I thought I'd show you a little something here on the Minecraft realm that I usually play on. It's uh, it's quite interesting what we do here. There's just a few people that I know, and we just like to have a little bit of fun. So let me show you around. Today I want to showcase this here. We call it the Corrupted Lands, and took quite a bit of time to make. Had a little bit of help here and there with the realm owner and another good friend of ours. So what we did was we took this nice block here, and I am using Optifine, so um, when you look at glass, there's no longer texture that shows it being multiple different blocks. It just looks like it's all joined together. And to get this foggy look to it, we we actually use different types of glass. We have the regular, two different greens, and we used a light gray. And because we wanted to show this up on the map, uh, we also put down some sea lantern, and it's the slime chunk, or the slime block. So with the sea lantern at night, it allows the foggy, slimy looking corrupted land where it had cracked through the earth. It makes it look like it glows a little bit at night, and it looks pretty cool in my opinion. Um, and I can show you the order of which we did things to get it to look like that. First, we take the sea lantern, you place it down, and we probably dug maybe about 54 down below. You gotta dig pretty far down because you're gonna have to create layers upon layers of your stained glass. And the next block we would put down is the green slime block. This allows it for on maps to show up as green on the map. Otherwise, it would show it as white because it sees the sea lantern instead. So you want to make sure you have some type of transparent colored block on top, which the slime seems to work very well for that. And then after that, you put down your regular glass block. Then you can start with either of the stained glass here. Doesn't really matter which order, but you want to kind of layer things like that. And as you keep going up, you can see it kind of looks a little bit foggy from a distance. When you get down below, you can really see all the glass underneath. That's why you need multiple layers of this. And in fact, I will change my game mode so we can actually see what it really looks like underneath. Alright. So we're able to go inside of each layer and actually see how it was done. So like I said, you start off with the lantern, then you get your slime, then it's your regular, then so this is what we did. We used the light gray first, then green. This one is the lime green, or no, no, this one's actually just a regular green, the darker shade, and then the next one is the lime green. Then we went back to green again, and yeah, you just keep changing up the layers a bit, and as you keep going, it gets more and more crazy, but uh, you end up getting that. And seeing how we chose the green for the last, it looks darker in this pit right here. And in other areas, we chose to use the lime green at the top to give it a brighter look in certain areas. The main area is the focal point of what we want it to seem like. This is where the corruption starts, and it's at its most powerful. And the further away it gets, and the least connected it is to that main source, the darker it gets. Though still some areas it still has a nice bright look to it. And as you can see, we wanted to make it look like it was once an actual landscape, but then because the corruption came, it was able to crack through the actual earth itself and even mess up through some of the chunks of things. Maybe some of the land had fallen into the foggy mist below. And here we have some trees. They seem to be fine for the most part, but they're the darkest trees that we could find wood-wise. It was just dark oak trees that we planted, and we put some vines on them. Give it kind of like a swampy feel for this corrupted lands. This chunk here, as you can see, it was maybe at one point like a little hill or mountain just made of rock, and it too, because of the corruption, fell apart, creating almost like a little cave in here. And we have a beacon, obviously, with some green light thanks to the stained glass. And it is an active beacon. It does give off, I think it's like regeneration and defense. And you want to make sure that the beacon shines all the way through, so you can't put stone here. So we just put like a slime block. Just something simple, and it keeps the color of the beam to look, basically just to match the green misty fog that comes through. I think it looks really cool. And we wanted to also make it look like the corruption was trying to spread further out past the road. So one of the people on here, her name is Sorotsu. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. I could be wrong, but she went ahead and did that part for us. We added lanterns here and there, just for a little bit of light. It's nothing special. Then we decided to make. She also did this. It's a little graveyard here, and let me get back into a game mode that would allow me to interact with the environment here. As you can see, I did this part here. She had this set up, but I was like, well, I want it to seem like a grave robber came through here or something like that. So we got Captain Knuckles, rest in peace. He was a great captain. And there's the shovel. They just left it there to show that they dug this hole and they didn't want to take the shovel with them. I don't know why, but let's see what's inside the coffin here. Oh, I heard a click, and a wither comes out. So every time you open up this chest, a wither should pop out. I think it's pretty cool. Don't go grave robbing, kids. It's bad. uh, you'll be attacked by powerful skeleton men or possibly zombies. So we're gonna look back in here. It's gonna spawn another one of these guys. It's no big deal. There's plenty inside. It's like right around here for the hoppers to put it into the dispenser. And this is just a trap chest. Here we got last words from Captain Knuckles, who's been buried with some of his gold, and I guess some spiders been in here, cobwebs. Um, let's see what his last words were. To those whom opened my grave, a curse on you I gave. That's all it says. No other pages. Just that. So the curse is that you're chased around by the undead until you're killed. Originally it had potions pop out, but potions don't stack. Whereas wither eggs do. Spawn one more in there. And we don't want to keep these guys here. So we're gonna go ahead and just kill them. There we go. So that was that's just a little nice thing I think is kind of cool. You can do all sorts of things with redstone. And this didn't require any redstone hardly at all. Maybe just to do some of the crafting materials or something like that to make whatever. And over here, she did a little church. It's got cobwebs in it. And it's looking kind of old. Kind of worn down, like it's not really been taken care of too much. But, yeah, that's fine. It's not like you really need too much from this. And over here, one other thing that I wanted to showcase. It's my museum. So here in the museum we have guardians, we have animals, down the witches, golems. Fun fact, iron golems can't drown. They can't necessarily walk in water either. So you can trap them inside a tank like this and they'll be fine. And perfect for display. Of course they can turn around inside there, but that's about it. Gotta have a mushroom rather than a regular cow. Villagers, of course, gotta have them. Slimes, and we gave each exhibit their own special name. If you want to look further into those names, we'll definitely show you. Just comment in this comment section below. I'll check that out, and if you want to see more of this, we'll come back to it. And the last thing that I want to show for now, there's definitely more to see here, but eventually we'll get around to it. So we can go ahead and set this to daytime. We don't need it to be night. It just the Corrupted Lands looks best at night, in my opinion. Where we started from. This here is my battle throne. From here, I just like to go AFK every now and then. It's got an end portal with Ender Dragon eggs, and of course an end crystal. There's a beacon there, but it doesn't really serve much of a purpose other than a little bit of light. and you know there's glass on each side here, uh, and this is pretty cool. So it also has a nether portal. Now the thing is, behind this nether portal is more glass. I wanted to test something out. So we all know that as long as you have water, explosions won't destroy the structures around them. Uh, so I had this thing filled with water before I tested this out. At first it was just the nether portal, and I took a bow and arrow and I shot at the end crystal from the outside of the portal. I wanted to see if people could still destroy it. Yes, they can. So I went ahead and just put the glass there to protect the end crystal, make sure that it can't be destroyed. So it's just all for looks for the most part. Um, you can still get to the end using this portal, but um, after you come through the portal, we have an end portal inside the nether. So the other one is just simply for looks. And that's pretty much it for now. Maybe later I will show you what's over there. I'm pretty sure you can guess. But that's it for now. See you later.